We would like to show you a typical firing demonstration with several weapons and items of equipment from our production program on what is probably the largest and most modern company firing range for small arms in Europe. To show you just how accurate our weapons are, we are firing at 8-inch balloons. Sharpshooting with the HK-21, G3 and HK-33. Mechanical sights. Every rifle manufactured by Heckler & Koch is provided with a fixture for a scope mount as standard equipment. Firing is at a range of 300 meters with the telescopic sight in place. And now, functional firing. The weapons are held in various modes, and the ejection port is rotated 360 degrees. The sub-caliber conversion kit is a practical training unit. It helps save ammunition costs while permitting increased ammunition consumption, because economical .22 caliber long rifle training ammunition is fired. It intensifies firing training, but reduces the time and travel required, for it can be fired on any .22 caliber range. It permits automatic fire under combat-like conditions without reaccustoming the shooter. There is also a blank attachment for training purposes. This permits combat-like situations to be simulated without danger to the trainees. Armed with the assault rifle with retractable buttstock, the airborne or armored soldier is capable of launching rifle grenades at any time with a live round, even while firing combat ammunition. Within the scope of the tactical application of the HK weapons, shown here with the MP5 submachine gun, it is possible to fire tear gas grenades, flares or signal rockets with a live round. The HK-69 grenade launcher is for firing 40mm explosive grenades. As an attachment, it can be employed in conjunction with automatic rifles. The grenade launcher is a single-shot weapon with its own trigger, its own safety, and its own sights, permitting it also to be fired alone without being attached to a rifle. It has an effective combat range of up to 400 meters. The functional firing with the HK-21 machine gun demonstrates the weapon's perfect operation when employing either joined or disintegrating link belts of various designs. Besides employing the belts just mentioned, the machine gun can also be converted, without tools, for firing with original assault rifle magazines. It is merely necessary to replace the belt feed insertion unit by a magazine attachment unit. Perfect functioning, ultra-light weight and long service life characterize the HK-21 machine gun. Another major design feature is the possibility of converting it, without tools, from caliber 7.62mm NATO to .223 or 7.62mm intermediate. Belts of varying design and pitch can be employed for these different calibers. The parts which have to be exchanged for changing the caliber are the belt feed insertion unit, the bolt and the barrel. When firing under mobile combat conditions, the shooter is supported by such practical combat accessories as belt boxes and combat carrying slings. Fast belt box changing permits the shooter to fire again immediately. In addition to our weapons program, we have also developed various gun mounts, such as this tripod mount. It permits both the HK-21 machine gun as well as machine guns from other manufacturers to be employed as heavy machine guns. Special devices on the mount allow different modes of fire, such as limited searching fire, which, when required by the tactical situation, can be converted to unlimited searching fire in a few simple steps. There is also this column mount for stationary use, mainly for defending fixed objects against aircraft. This anti-aircraft ground target mount on a circular track is used for installation in armored and unarmored vehicles of all types. The range of depression and elevation with the weapon not locked in is from -10 degrees to +25 degrees. The traverse aiming range is 360 degrees. The column mount is also intended as defensive armament for all types of ground vehicles, aircraft and boats. Its aiming range is almost unlimited, and it is designed in such a manner that the machine gun's recoil will not cause any moments of force which could deflect the weapon off target, either vertically or laterally. With the aid of this electromechanical remote control system, all functions of the machine gun can be controlled independently of the location of the shooter, such as cocking, engaging and disengaging the safety, and firing. Recocking is also possible. You will now see several tests to demonstrate the reliability and safety of our weapons under difficult conditions. A shot must not be fired from the cocked weapon when it strikes the ground. It must be ready to fire again immediately. The sand test. The water test. The mud test. the ice test. The ability of the HK weapons to function perfectly after these tests is the result in no small part of their rugged, uncomplicated design, which in turn was only possible through the employment of the recoil-operated, delayed roller-locked bolt system. To demonstrate just how much punishment the barrel of the machine gun can take, 500 7.62mm NATO rounds will be fired in continuous fire, without cooling the weapon and without interruption. Ammunition from 10 different European and overseas manufacturers is being fired. In international shooting competition between members of the armed forces of the Western Allies, the weapons of the HK small arms system function just as reliably and accurately as in the firing demonstration you have just seen. In the annual Prix Leclerc matches, the German team, armed with the G3 automatic rifle, were always either the champions or runners-up. This fact, and the knowledge that according to the force de frappe concept, our weapons can do their part in deterring potential aggressors, fully satisfies our desire for prestige. The good luck being wished to the German team by a general here has always been our loyal ally. Our company's breakthrough to one of the world's leading armaments manufacturers was not always without obstacles. But we took them in our stride. We never lost our balance, and today have both feet planted firmly on the ground. Thank you for your interest. Our rifles are firing right on target here. We hope we've also hit the bullseye with our film.